Miss me? God, you know, for the past few months, I've just been sat here really chilling, just minding my own business until the events came along. Now, I wasn't going to watch for obvious reasons, but I felt like I had to support my friends. Unfortunately, it didn't really start off too well because we found out Tass is a bit more washed up than what I initially thought, so that definitely hurt to watch. And Harry, he didn't really do too well either, but I wouldn't worry too much about that. He's not really a professional FIFA player. He calls himself that, but he's more like a professional cheerleader. As a matter of fact, Spencer, I'd be careful if I were you, because he's going to turn up next event dressed in some Raska. And just to clarify, I am joking, okay? This is not a personal attack. Do not come at me and Ben with another 3-month ban or something like that, because after all, I could have been racist and only got 1 week, right? But anyways, it didn't really take long for them to start firing shots at the Great One.
Give a shout out to Phil B, representing MLS in Toronto FC. He got his first win against the best player for Malta, I heard.
Yep.
But you know, we'll allow them. After all, one of them, I think it was just the week before, created his own trophy, played with his own rules, played with a semi-pro team, and still couldn't even win it, while the other, well, he's getting paid more than 90% of what pros make at these events to chat nonsense about a game he's never even played. So, I can't really blame them, is what it is. For those that didn't watch any of these events out of respect, you didn't really miss much. As a matter of fact, I can actually summarize it for you in just one clip.
In triangles up on this top side, first time shot, and it's in the top corner. Danny.
That goal got labelled as goal of the day, by the way, by none other than EA themselves. You can't even make this shit up anymore, I swear. But now, to make matters worse, Mike, you go on your board, or whatever the hell that is called, and you sat there and you praised these type of goals. You praised them. What the hell? I thought you were one of us, nah? But it ain't just him that's let me down. It ain't just the rest of the pros that's let me down. It's you guys as well. In any other community, gaming or not, when something gets added that they don't like or they want changed, it gets removed. So what logic says, that's what happens. So can someone tell me why, for the love of God, after 4 months into the game, I still see the keeper moving like Spider-Man, and I still see time finishing, time shooting going in from everywhere? It's because you have accepted getting fucked over year after year, and you think there's nothing you can do about it. You think you are helpless. Meanwhile, on Fortnite, they are having a meltdown because planes are still in the game like 4 weeks in. And that will get removed sooner rather than later, while I can sit here and guarantee you that moving the keeper and timed shooting is not going anywhere for the rest of the year. And that is acceptable. Have I sacrificed an entire for this? Fucking joke. And that's not just the worst bit of it all. No. You see, I've been right about everything since day one, right? Everything. But this is way worse than what even I anticipated. 4 months into the game, I still can't go in a game, pause it, make changes without my striker ending up as a fullback and without my CDM making runs up front. And that's acceptable. You see, the only sympathy here I can have with you guys is because while I've been gone, you've had to watch videos like these thinking, oh, here we go, finally, right? They're gonna speak up, and then you click on the video and it's just really just them saying enough stuff just to make sure they don't really tread on EA's toes too much, not upset them too much. And then you wonder why we're in the mess we're in right now. They are releasing patches, quite literally insulting your intelligence, because they sure as hell ain't doing what they're saying. Crazy. But this game is not all wasted. See, I don't know if I can reveal this information or not, but fuck it. FIFA 19, I have been exclusively told, is being used by Central Intelligence officers to get information out of people. This is not a joke. They're making them play the game for an hour or two, and they crack. Anything you want to know, they will tell you. Just so long as they stop playing the damn game. Pretty effective if you ask me. But for the past couple of months, 3 months, whatever it's been, I have been devising my master plan to get my justice. I have been teaching my grandmother everything I know about this game, so she could get to the events and avenge me. It sounds like a crazy plan, but when you think about it, it's really not. The game doesn't really require you to have a football IQ, which means she watches football from time to time, but obviously it's not what it should be. But if anything, it benefits her. Doesn't really require you to have reflexes, and obviously she's slowed down a bit, bless her. And I just taught her how to abuse the game's flaws. You should see her moving that keeper. She's like prime Buffon. She's green and everything, and you should see that. The no look one. Well, of course, if you play this game, she's mastered that. And yeah, game's pretty slow anyway, so she could keep up. Everything was going to plan. Until tragedy struck. One weekend league game. I'm sure you've had that one weekend league game where delayed, nothing's going for you. She was bettering the guy. Hit the post about 3 times. 90th minute, guy goes up at the other end, scores a corner, wins it. Her blood pressure is so through the roof. We had to go through the doctors. And he pretty much told her, if you want to live, no more FIFA. Just like that, my master plan crumbled. Where do you go from here? Then I found out, after about a couple of months, I received the email telling me I can play in a qualifier or some shit. I'm like, I don't really want to. It's just anything not to play this game. And after everything they've done, is it even worth it? And I was using this team, and everyone else is using this. So I'm like, let's just give an attempt. Fuck it. So without further ado, allow me to make 2019 already the best year of your life. Try it. Despite them having done every single possible thing to ensure I never set foot in another event again. Despite even upon hearing that I'm back, they even reduced the number of spots available in my region to qualify. Despite all of that, this February, in Atlanta, Georgia, for one time only this year most likely, you'll get to see the GOAT in action.
Also, I forgot what I was going to say. Forgot what I was going to say. I had something, but it's gone. Oh. Yeah, it's gone.
Now I'll finish it off for you, kid. The only reason you won is because they banned the real GOAT and you know it. If I was there, I would have smacked you up even worse than I did last time. The king is back. Nah, come on. On this channel, I vow to always keep it honest with you guys. I know that's what you wanted to hear, but I have to keep it real. As I'm sure the many of you are wondering. But Kurt, Everyone else has already played about 6, 7, 8 events. This is going to be your first one. I know. But Kurt, you're going to be using players you've never even used while everyone else has been using them all year. I know. But Kurt, you can't even qualify for the rest of the tournaments. They fucked your whole year up. What's the point? I know. But this ain't about any of that. For once, I couldn't give a shit if I win. I couldn't even give a shit if I lose. I don't care. I don't care what happens. We're going to Atlanta, Georgia to reclaim our game back.